Welcome to part 3. Let's jump right in.
Because you people and 62 million other Americans are listening to me right now. Because less than 3% of you people read books. Because less than 15% of you read newspapers. Because the only truth you know is what you get over this tube. Right now, there is an entire generation that never knew anything that didn't come out of this tube. This tube is the gospel, the ultimate revelation. This tube can make or break presidents, popes, prime ministers. This tube is the most awesome goddamn force in the whole godless world. And woe is us if it ever falls into the hands of the wrong people. Largest company in the world controls the most awesome goddamn propaganda force in the whole godless world. Who knows what will be peddled for truth on this network? So you listen to me. Listen to me. Television is not the truth. Television is a goddamn amusement park. Television is a circus, a carnival, a traveling troupe of acrobats, storytellers, dancers, singers, jugglers, sideshow freaks, lion tamers, and football players. We're in the boredom-killing business. If you want the truth, go to God, because that's the only place you're ever going to find any real truth. But man, you're never going to get any truth from us. We'll tell you anything you want to hear. We lie like hell.
Picture this. You're comfortable on your couch, watching TV, or scrolling the internet, completely unaware. But that glowing screen in front of you isn't just entertainment, it's a weapon. Welcome to the hidden world of tell, lie, vision, and social media. Through these dangerous mediums, malicious ideas, and powerful propaganda are fed directly into your subconscious mind, engineered to change who you are and what you believe. Notice that the word pro-pagan can be found inside of the word propaganda. Propaganda is a tool used to systematically spread an idea to influence public opinion, and being pro-pagan means supporting a worldview or spiritual path rooted in ancient worship of the devil, false gods, and demonic entities. This isn't theory. This is the calculated application of psychological warfare, Pavlovian conditioning, Skinnerian operant conditioning, and trauma-based mind control. These techniques are deliberately used to transform individual emotions into powerful collective action.
The storm is here! When we come, when we go off, no one can stop what is coming!
Even rebellion and riots. They create involuntary conditioned responses to high-stress events using perceived or real injustices to foment specific outcomes. Keep this process in mind because we're going to break down exactly how these behavioral modification and mind control techniques are being employed through all of these satanic ritual events in order to reveal the truth behind the screen. We ended part 2 speaking about the national championship game between Indiana and the University of Miami. One thing that I want to bring to your attention is the hidden meaning behind the name of the teams. Indiana is actually in Diana, a reference to the goddess Diana. Diana is the virgin Roman goddess of the hunt, the wild, the moon, and childbirth. We saw a reference to Diana in the sacrifice of Takeoff, who had a video in which he was depicted as an astronaut on a quest for Selene, which is another name for the moon goddess Diana. The syncretism of the Roman goddess Diana and the Egyptian goddess Isis and Ishtar occurred during the Hellenistic and Roman imperial periods as part of a broader cultural blending where foreign deities were identified with established Roman gods. Diana and Isis became deeply intertwined, often sharing the same divine space. The association of Diana with virginity and childbirth, together with Isis and Ishtar, who give birth to the sun god Horus or Tammuz, is very important in this context, as it points to the virgin birth of the sun god Horus or Tammuz, the counterfeit Christ. This is further confirmed by the shortened name that the University of Miami goes by, which is the U. This is a reference to the goddess Diana's uterus, which is represented as a stylized symbol resembling a horseshoe, a U shape, inverted omega, or Latin upsilon, which was used as a representation of the uterus or womb. In ancient Byzantine, magical amulets believed to have apotropaic qualities used a symbol resembling an inverted omega, U, crescent moon, or a horseshoe as a stylized representation of the uterus. These amulets often invoke Egyptian deities, including Isis, and protect against the child-killing demon. The capital letter Omega was visually associated with the womb due to its rounded, open-bottomed shape, which practitioners believed mirrored the internal anatomy of a woman. A woman's uterus holds a significant amount of water during pregnancy. This fluid is often called a bag of waters. When labor begins, the amniotic sac ruptures and this fluid releases and is called the water breaking. This is significant because passing through the waters in the Bible signifies God's protective presence and miraculous deliverance for his people amidst overwhelming, chaotic, or life-threatening trials. We see this in the Red Sea in Exodus 14 when Israel passes through on dry land, escaping bondage. Based on Isaiah 29:16, apostates are well versed in the use of inverted hermeneutics, which is the turning of things upside down through an inversion of moral and spiritual order to give a new and very different interpretation of what was originally intended. In this context, then, the reverse or turning of things upside down of the miraculous virgin birth of Christ would be the whore of Babylon, identified as Ishtar, Isis, or Diana, giving birth to the counterfeit Christ, Tammuz, or Horus, as the Antichrist. Notice in this photo, a UN player is standing in the ocean or waters, holding up the U. This is a reference to the waters of the uterus, but also to the beast that rises from the sea, or Antichrist, the son of perdition, who crossed over from the spiritual world to this physical plane of existence through the waters of a woman's womb.
Satan is his father, not Guy. He came up from hell and begat a son of mortal woman. Hail Satan! Hail Satan! Satan is his father.
This is further confirmed by Indiana's logo, which uses the psi symbol, a combination of the letter U and I together. We have already established that the U represents the woman's womb or uterus. The letter I then functions as a phallic symbol due to its vertical, upright, and singular linear form, often representing masculinity, virility, and the generative power of the phallus. Joined together, this represents sexual intercourse. This points to the Nephilim giants, or fallen angels, who took human wives that bore giant children to these fallen angels, as found in Genesis 6:4. Therefore, without a doubt, the name of both teams, in Diana and the U, which serves as a reference to her womb or uterus, is meant to point to the birth of the Antichrist. This is why the final score was 21-27, since 21 and 27 is 48, and 48 reversed is 8-4, Obama's birthday. Remember, we saw this through number 44 of the Nephilim giants when he fell into the end zone during the Super Bowl. This was after Madonna performed during halftime and simulated giving birth as the mother goddess Isis, Ishtar, or Diana, the virgin whore Madonna, who gives birth to Horus or Tammuz, the sun god and Antichrist. Not only that, but there's more. Now, let's explore the significance of the buffalo. Indiana, whose mascot is the buffalo, scored 27 points during the game.
Take a look at what happened.
You may remember the fireman, Corey Comparatori, from Company 27 from Buffalo, who was killed during the first assassination attempt against Trump on July 13th, 2024. I told you then that July 13th points to July 4th, since 1 + 3 is 4, as a reference to Independence Day in the setting free or releasing of the king of the bottomless pit. Trump gave a tribute to the fireman from Company 27 in Buffalo, where he kissed his helmet